Hi everybody, today we're going to be starting with a cozy let's play for the first series on this channel. I'll be posting teasers on the TikTok, so I'll be posting the links in the description and you can head over to come over to the YouTube to find the full video. So let's get into it. Ooh, we've got some salmon, we've got some wood, mangrove, perfect. I love mangrove. Right, let's get started. Get all this. Right, let's have a look what we have to work with. We've got a nice blank canvas, dark oak. Ooh, we've got birch and oak. Ooh, we've got a nice plains biome. Maybe we'll start with getting some wood. So I've got a tree cutting mod that cuts down the trees instantly. Probably without needing to do one by one, so it saves us a bit of time, eh? So let's get all the wood here. I'm not sure what I want to go for yet, so we're going to get all of this birch. We've got some saplings, so we might do like an orchard. If we can find some apple trees, because I've got the Farm is the Light mod. So the mods that I use in this, I'll post in the description for you all. So let's get started. And keep going. Oh, do we have a pickaxe? Yes, we did. Right. Looks like we're going in the mines next, but first, we might find some trees later, so let's get this one. Yes, oh, blue stitched wool. Perfect. Right, let's get this birch. Because I've also got the chip mod, so we can build some really nice looking, we can use it to make some nice looking birch and oak and all types of wood. We can use it to make it have cute designs. I think it'll just be really nice. Let's see. I think we'll start heading this way because I don't know what's over there, but I also feel like I want to get some dark oak for a winery and for a bakery. Dark oak seems very nice and fancy. Oh, what's this? Onions! I love onions, so let's get a bunch of these. Right, let's keep going and let's see what we can find. Sorry, pig. Sorry. There we go. Oh, yes. 3 pieces of pork. That is going to keep me going for a bit, so let's get some oak. I always hate when you almost finish chopping and then it doesn't actually chop. There we go, let's get all this. I want to find a big oak tree, so then at least we get a lot more wood out of it, but right now it's just normal sized trees for now, so let's keep going. Oh, let's see what's over here. Right. And this has got a, this is already customized with settings, so it's already sorted in regards to the keep inventory, because it's nice and chill. It's nice and chill, so I want to relax. I don't want to be stressed playing this, so let's just enjoy it. Right, we've got some cobble, we've got some wood, we've got a chest, we know we've got iron. So let me craft up a crafting table real quick. I can gather this iron, and then we'll get a furnace. There we go. Now let's get this iron. Right, let's find where we want to head to. Yeah, look. Ooh, we've got meadow. We've got plains. Ooh, can I get a bit of what's at the top? Let's see. We've got a birch forest and an oak forest there. That looks like a good spot. Oh, we've got a flower forest too. Yes, we're going over there now. Alright, let's head over there and let's see what this world has to offer. Right, you can see some pine trees in the distance. Looking forward to this. Oh, what's that? I thought it was the apple trees for a moment because they are very similar colour, so I hope we can find those soon. Right, let's grab some seeds. What is a farm without wheat, eh? What's a farm without wheat? Let's get a lot of it. Oh, chickens! Oh my, this is a perfect place for it. Right, I think this might be the spot. Right, let's see. Oh, yeah, let's get this tree, and then we'll make a foundation start. Well, I didn't realise my tool had broken. Right, I forgot the crafting table. Silly me. Oh, I'm like that. Let's get that crafting table again, and this time not lose it. So we're gonna put these all next to each other, so we know and where it is, and so no mob spawn. There we go. Now they won't spawn. Let's get started. Right, put these in. Right, so we've got some pine. That would be really nice for the roof, because it's a really nice colour. That looks like a darker tree to me. That could be an apple tree, but let's get first off a good amount of, let's get our pickaxe and an axe, because we need a lot more wood. Oh, that's a good amount actually for it, but we need more wood though, so I want to get a good foundation, and I don't think my mangrove is going to be easy to find, so unfortunately the red roof is going to have to wait. So let's get some pine instead, because pine is really nice as a roof. The walls I use mostly spruce or oak, but then the foundations tend to be cobblestone, because cobblestone and mossy cobblestone are perfect for foundation. So let's get up here and get the pine tree. And spruce, yes! Give me all the spruce. Spruce is such a good one. Let's see. Yes! We can do a nice big oak tree and a nice spruce one too. We've got loads of oak and loads of spruce. So that means we've got the perfect thing to get an unlimited wood supply. Right, now let's get some pine, because we only need one or two just to get some saplings. This would be really nice on the edge, but I feel like I want to do it down there, because we can expand it, we can build a farmhouse, we could do some sugarcane farms, we can do chicken pens, and all that jazz. But let's see what's up here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we've got pillager outpost. Right, I think that might be where we're gonna go next. But I feel like I want to find a village before anything, because right now it's plains and stuff, and I'm not going to be able to take on the villagers, so we are going to have to find out where we can go for that. But let's head back down and let's get started. And we are going to need some sheep actually, so unfortunately I am going to have to shear the sheep. Limestone, do they have any regular stone on this mountain? No, I don't think so. Right. And if you're wondering what shader pack I'm using, it is complementary shaders and it's customized, so if you like I can make a video on it so you can find out for yourself what options I use, and then you can replicate them or edit them how you want. Right, let's head back. Hopefully it should be close by. I didn't go too far. Right, that's definitely an apple or an apple type tree or something, so we know that that's nearby. Right, let's find really dark. I don't like it this dark. There it is. Thank God we put the torches down. Let's get a bed quickly. And looks like we are going to have to breed the sheep, because now there doesn't seem to be that many. Let's get started. There we go. Let's head to sleep. Oh, day 1, ready. On to day 2. Right, let's get started. Right, let's get all the seeds we can. There we go. Okay, so we've got some flowers, we've got some more, we've got different colours, so we know that we can dye different sheep and stuff if we want to use different colours. Right, let's get started. So we've got, let's see where we are. We can either terraform this or we can build a house on top and move our way down. I feel like that's a good choice, right? Let's grab everything here and move a bit onward then. Get the bed, get the crafting kit, right, things in there, so let's take this. I am using the Carry On mod. For those of you that don't know, it's by Mr. Crayfish, so yeah, it's a really good mod for picking up chests, barrels. I think you can pick up barrels, but it's a really good mod if you don't want to be breaking your chest and losing everything and having to pick everything up again and relocating it. It's a really good mod. I think this might be the spot. A bit of terraforming, and then we can go downward. That looks like, yeah, that's an apple tree. That is so good because we can do an orchard. Right, let's pop everything down here, and let's get started. Like, pop everything close by. There we go. Pop the bed down. We've got all the food in here, so let's pop these in here for now. There we go. Right, let's get started. So first, I need to find a carpenter's table, because this will help us with the wood and the patterns that we can use. And then we also need a mason table. There we go, but that requires a bit more iron, so I'll probably wait for that. Right, there we go, so we've got pickaxe, and axe. I'll need a shovel, probably 2 of them if I want to do some terraforming, so we'll have that. And also a sword because the mobs. There we go, already on stone tools, respawn is set. Got everything there. Right, let's get started. There we go, so we are going to use, I think what's best is for now we pop the tree at the back and then it's just there ready to use. So if we pop this right at the back here. And now we just wait for that to grow and we get all the long bits of grass gone so we have a good foundation. I'm thinking something along the lines of if I show you what this will look like. So essentially we're going to have 2 beams going up here and here, and underneath we're going to have a little crop farm for wheat, and then we're going to have the stairs going up on the side of the building, which will then lead to the actual house, which will just be a bedroom, because we don't need a kitchen because we're going to probably expand and build a kitchen, bakery and all sorts on this plot of land, because this is the cozy chill survival, so we don't need to be stressing or thinking our way to the end of the game as most people do. Let's get started. I think we're going to go for oak with this one and do stripped. We're going to do stripped oak for this one. Let's get started. Let's just move this into the offhand because we're mobs. Right, let's get started.
Add products. Showcase them dynamically.
Yeah, that seems like a good footprint. About here. There we go. There we go, and line it up.
Drive more sales with customizable gift cards.
There we go. Oh,
Retain customers with
don't want that. There we go, that looks good. And we can mine these up again to get a different look eventually, but for now we're good with this. There we go, that looks good. So now we're going to use our pickaxe and grab some stones. I noticed on the map there's a ravine, so we can get a lot of stone that way, because we don't have to worry about losing our inventory. Oh, or we can just go down here. And looks like we've got some andesite, so that can be used for the path. Oh, it opens up a bit more. Let's see where this goes. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, it requires stone ones, but I do actually want to use some copper in the build. I'm not a big fan of copper. I don't know how many of you guys might be, but for me, I'm not a fan of it. it takes a bit of getting used to trying to incorporate in the build because it changes colour, so you feel like you can't really use it the whole time. But I find that it just messes some of my builds up, but I do want to warm up to it, so let's get some and see how we do. There we go. Right, got a good amount. Right, I think that might be good for the foundation. Actually, nowhere near, we still need quite a bit. Because I want to mix some diorite and andesite into the build, so we can have a good, different look about the whole thing, so then it feels incorporated into it and it's not as vibrant. There we go, that looks good. Right, let's grab some more andesite and let's get out of here. There we go. That's already looking nice, just seeing the foundation, so you can sort of imagine what it'll look like as you're coming up. I think if I put the stairs first, that will give a good foundation to what to expect for the rest of the build. So if we get about 4 pieces, and then we change these into planks, get our first set of stairs, get some more. There we go, that looks good. Yes, and it's already grown. Perfect. Right, let's get started. I've said that so many times. How about you guys count how many times I say that? There we go. Pop these down. One more. Typical. There we go. One more should do. I don't know whether to do another one or just do like a balcony type thing going across. We can do it in birch. There we go. Perfect. That looks good. That looks nice actually. And we can use stone slabs instead, so it doesn't feel as claustrophobic for the wheat farm. Let's change these. We can do the same for the andesite. I think I'm not a pro, but I'm also not the greatest when it comes to trying to remember what things are in the game and what things are not, because too many things get added nowadays. So right, let's remove this grass so we have a good open spot, and let's get started. Because the house is going to be built on top of it, so we're not going to have to worry about doing like a carpet floor or anything. We're going to have a wooden one, a nice wooden one, which will look really good. Right, there we go. And then we pop this here, do about 2 there. And then mine this out, and we've got a really nice different look about it. There we go. Still quite a bit right. Looks like we probably will have to get a bit more. Didn't think we'd have to get quite a lot, but looks like we do. For now, I'm gonna just stick with the 24 and see how it goes. It does feel a bit low, but when you're actually... There we go, that looks good. Yeah, that looks really nice. Looks like we are going to have to get some more, but for now we can move everything upstairs now, so it's a bit safer. Okay. Have some yummy apples. Apples are good for you. And I've also got something called the diet mod, which essentially if you eat your proteins, you go into fruits and veg and a little bit of sugars, then you get really cool benefits like buffs and stuff, so that'll be really good, and protect us from the mobs with a bit more durability and toughness, especially once we get some armor. Because yeah, I am rooting to get some iron armor as soon as. Let's see, what do we want to... I feel like I want to get the spruce, because I feel like spruce would just look really nice with this build. I forgot about this. We need to separate the spruce off of this immediately. We're going to get this off and build the spruce farm on a different section, which looks like we've got some water, so we might actually be able to just put it there. Let's get all of this. Yes, that is good. That is a good amount. Right, let's get those just to save them from growing. How many did we get? 5 of them. We've got a lot of spruce. But seeing as this is a very oak-light, it's a very light build, so I think when we're doing the top, I think it's best that we use a mixture of stripped spruce would be good, but probably not regular, so let's just make sure the respawn point is set. Let's get back to it. Got a bit more oak, but we need a bit more, we also need a bit more cobblestone as well, so, oh, there it is, we need to avoid that. But let's head back to the mine shaft. Oh, down here is an easy spot, there we go. Now, I don't know how dark the light level is, I don't know how well mobs are going to spawn. Let's see. Oh, hold on, I've got a sword for a reason. Hold on, I'm not the greatest at PvP. There we go. Right, and we've got a way up and down. Let's see. Anything down here? No, nothing down that way. Let's see what caves are telling us. Right, we've got obviously the grass that's there, but let's see if there's anything nearby. Okay, we've got lots of water caves. We've got a tiny geode in the corner. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, we've got a nice open spot, so that could be a good like stronghold bit for like a nether portal. Or we could use it to make our own lush cave. That would be really nice. We've got a dungeon there and a mine shaft. Yeah, that looks like a mine shaft. Right, let's head up. Once we get some cobblestone. I always forget what I'm needing to gather. There we go, that looks good. Oh, I hear some zombies. The creeper. Right, we're avoiding that. Get back up. Oh, not without grabbing this coal. I can't help it. Coal is my nemesis. I can get all the coal. And plus it gives you XP. So that's a bonus. But I think there might be a dungeon nearby. I couldn't fully see it on the minimap, but there might be. So that could be really good for a possible mob spawner, so we can get lots of XP for enchanting. So let's head back up. There we go. And a nice little staircase here. Perfect. And we've got carrots. That is really nice. Having carrots, wheat, and we've got onions as well, so we know that we've got a good setup for a farm, so that is really nice. I think for now what we'll do is we'll put all the crops down the bottom so we can have a nice foundation for all good crops here, and then we can eventually get rid of them and change this to wheat and do the rest outside of the house. That seems like a good plan. Let's go, let's get quite a bit just in case, and then do a bit more. There we go, that looks good. Ah, so close. Right, let's continue. Phew, for a moment I thought we already ran out. Get this sorted. Six should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them left, right. Let's just make those quickly. There we go, that looks really nice. Did we do right to the edge here? Yes, we did. So luckily we're not done yet. Almost. And then I'll probably plant the crops and we'll be done with the first episode. I know. But I don't want to do too long of an episode. You know, this is the first one. I'm going to eventually put them all together into like a nice movie so you can all watch all the progress in one and sip it with your nice tea and have a nice biscuit. What was I going to get? Oh yeah, need to get some more cobblestone and then move everything to the top just to make it spawn proof, mob proof really, or sweet block proof really, because I'm terrible at fighting mobs as you've just seen. There we go. Right, so that's sorted. Now let's get a hoe and then that should be it for now. Cobblestone. There we go. And I think we need, because in this mod pack I've got a mod called the Meadow mod, which is why we've got the biome mirrors with all the flowers and limestone. So if I've done this right, yeah, it gives us a bucket. So this can hold goat's milk, cow's milk. It's got all sorts of milk for cheese, and it can hold amethyst milk, which sounds really weird, but we need it for the water, so that's what we're gonna have it for. And we're gonna build a little well nearby, so then at least we've got an unlimited water supply, which would really help. So first we're just gonna start simple with them in the 2 corners, because we've got the water nearby, so it's easier just going up and down. And I think the best thing, there is one pool of water, so if we get that, we can turn this into a watering can, which would be really good. We can bone meal and grow all the crops and already replant them instead of having to wait. And then I can show you at the end, so let's get all these crop fields sorted. For now I'm just going to do the ones on the edge, and then I'll probably get another bucket of water. Let's see, hold on. This might be perfectly centre. Yep, there we go. Looks like we're already sorted for that, so we can already do this farm and attach it to the others. And I might do like a little storage area at the back and a little bit at the front, so this is like a nice path leading out. I'm gonna get all the seeds here so it just saves us time. There we go, and let's see, hold on, might not. Let's head to sleep. Day 4, 3, let me have a look. Day 0 is like the day 1 really, so day 1, day 4, there we go, right. Let's get one more and then get some water, but first we need a nice tasty apple. Because this is how we make the watering can, so we need just one. Where is that one block of water? There we go. That was annoying me for a second. Right, now we can do our watering can to water all of the crops a lot faster instead of having to bone meal. There we go, and you keep the bucket too, so that is a plus. There we go, that looks good. Right, we've got 3 pieces and we've got 8. So that is good. So for now, this one's going to be wheat. That looks really nice. There we go. Now on this side, we're going to do carrots. Just see how this is. Yep, that's right. Now, in the center, we've got our onions. So we're going to pop those in. There we go. Because now we've got a nice supply of all sorts of food. So let's grow these quick. There we go, that looks good. One more. There we go, now we can keep what we harvest. That looks so good. Right. Okay. That looks so nice. There we have it, guys. That is the first addition to what is going to be our eventual cozy cottagecore base. I hope you really enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to doing the next episode. I will see you then.